Hey everyone! Today, let's dive into one of the most powerful groups shaping the global economy and politics, the G7. You've probably heard the name before, but what's the story behind these 7 countries? Let's break it down together. First things first, G7 stands for the Group of 7. This is an exclusive club of the world's most advanced economies: the United States, Canada, the United Kingdom, France, Germany, Italy, and Japan. Oh, and don't forget about the European Union, which joins the meetings as a guest member. The G7 started back in 1975, but it wasn't always 7 members. It began as the G6: France, Germany, Italy, Japan, the UK, and the US. Canada joined a year later, making it the G7. Fun fact, Russia was briefly part of the group in the 90s, making it the G8, but they were kicked out in 2014 after the annexation of Crimea. So what does the G7 actually do? Well, they meet every year to tackle big global issues like climate change, economic crises, and security threats. Picture it like a giant brainstorming session between the most powerful leaders in the world. But here's the twist: it's not just about the talking. Their decisions influence the rest of the world in a big way. Combined, the G7 countries represent about 40% of the global GDP and 10% of the world's population. That's a lot of power concentrated in just a few hands. Critics often say this is unfair. Why should 7 countries decide what's best for the rest of the world? And that's where groups like the G20 come in, giving more nations a voice. But it's not all smooth sailing. G7 summits often face protests. Activists push back against issues like wealth inequality and climate inaction. It's a reminder that even the most powerful nations have a lot of work to do. At the end of the day, the G7 is a symbol of global cooperation. Sure, they're not perfect, but these meetings prove that even the most powerful countries can sit down and try to solve problems together. What do you think? Should the G7 have more members or even more responsibilities? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and if you found this interesting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories like this. See you in the next video.